Hey folks, it's Jang here from ultimaterc.com doing some repair and maintenance on my Axial Wraith. And as I was changing out my servo, well, the stock one went batty on me. I won't get all into that, but as I was changing it out, I noticed something that's really bad about the stock assembly of the Axial Wraith RTR. I wanted to get the word out about what it is and what you can do to easily and at no cost fix it. The problem is this. You see that servo horn right there? Well, it should be able to fall down because this is a ball joint. There's a ball joint right in here, and that should be able to move about nice and loose. Unfortunately, with this soft plastic that they made the steering linkages out of, it just gets a lot of dust into the inside of it, between the metal of the ball joint itself and the plastic, and it just gets so much resistance. It's just ridiculous. And there's another one of those joints over at this end, so you can see how this whole thing is it'll just stay wherever I put it. And that's all because of resistance, and all of that is bad because it's just putting undue strain on the steering servo, which is what may have caused my stock servo to go out in the first place, doing some heavy-duty crawling with it. So you need to get rid of that. Fortunately, these things are attached in such a way that if you just loosen up the hardware a little bit, you can allow the inner ball to move around. So I'm just going to loosen this very slightly. Now, look at that. Look at the difference. Instantly, no cost, taking that much resistance out of the steering system. So the inner ball piece is now actually rotating around the hardware. And I mean, it's going to put a little bit of wear on the threads of the screw, but the gain that you get out of it still has a little bit of resistance in the up and down on this ball because it only rotates around the axis of the screw. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing right here on this one. This is going to require, it's got a lock nut on the back of it, so I'm going to use a little T-wrench here and just loosen that up ever so slightly. You don't need to worry about the screw falling out entirely during use any more than you would having it completely tightened down. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, now there's no resistance in there at all. This thing can just rotate freely. So now the servo can just do its job to the best of its ability of just turning the wheels instead of trying to break all the friction in these linkages. Hope that will help you guys out and help you to maintain the integrity of your stock servo for much longer, because I think it's a pretty decent servo that they give you stock, but it just has its work cut out for it, and it just kind of has the deck stacked against it. And that's that for that tip. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that's useful to you. Be sure to do that, or at least check it when you first get your Axial Wraith out of the box. You've got some other linkages on the vehicle that are assembled in the same way. Just check them, see if you've got undue resistance in there. It's a real quick fix, and it could save your electronics, or at least your servo, or at the very least it'll make your stock servo work much faster and much better. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the friendly forums at ultimaterc.com.